Hello everyone and welcome to Master League Season 3 Grand Final. So the final few days are here. We have 4 back-to-back days coming in where we'll be seeing 16 matches being played to determine who is gonna be the Grand Master, the champion of Master League. So we have 16 teams over here, the best 16 teams that have fought their way throughout the group stage 12 matches and made that amazing plays and was able to come into the grand finals. So definitely share up the stream and also check out on who will be playing today. Let me just give a quick intro on the 16 teams that will be playing today. That's going to be E2STM7, Fear No One from Sri Lanka, NA CodeBlacks from Sri Lanka, NA Erbiv from Sri Lanka, NA Squadrons from Sri Lanka, NA XTreme Club from Sri Lanka, NRC Infinity Club from Sri Lanka, NX EQUINOX from Maldives, OPMF Spectrals from Maldives, RGC DENO from Maldives, SDMZ, SDZ Dons, SDZ ESPORTS, SDZ TRQ, Team ZEUS from Sri Lanka, TTS ESPORTS from Maldives. So I think we have a balance of teams. I think 8 and 8 teams that will be balancing it out in the grand finals. So definitely, as usual, we have the teams we have the teams dropping into that particular drop locations. So as we speak, we will not be seeing any early fires, but look at Jay. I think he's gonna be in some sort of trouble along with the players of Equinox if they decide to go in towards that rush. But let's see how's it gonna go in towards their way, as Sen has the M16A4, but on the other side we got LNGJ. That's gonna be J over here, who doesn't have much of loot. He just has the double barrel, which he'll have to work it out as the rest of the team come in to support them. So with that we got SDZ, who is in Pochinki, so the usual drop location of them where they have full control over Pochinki right now. That's going to be Icham, Mibzal, Icy Waves and Snipey, who will be playing it out from this side. So let's see how that's going to go in towards their way, as we see TRQ also all totally towards military base. With that, not much of an early fight coming in from this team, so definitely comment down below on who you think will be the ultimate champion, who is gonna win the first ever chicken dinner from the Master League Season 3. So we can see Lipoka being totally free right now. I think most of these teams have not done their homework at this point in order to play out such a grand finals, but let's see, only time will tell how it's gonna go in towards their way. With that, let's just check out what's happening between EQUINOX, as Takuru Mount and Nabi from the high-rise mountain. Will they be able to support their team? No idea. I think only a few teams being outside. Takuru getting knocked out by a beautiful spray coming down from Legend with that M460. Now the rush just might be coming in as Insane comes in. Sen might just give that S12K shot. The rush is coming through. The DB sprays are there. Now Sen will have to make the quick call. And the DB sprays are there. Goes on with the S12K, but no. K9, yes, Insane is there to take him down. So the first blood coming on towards Sen, while Takuru is also going to get finished off. He's trying his best to move away from the players of Squadrons. Squadrons with just 3 men, they have brilliantly held their position right now. And with just 1 kill on the board, they will be playing it out. They'll be going in for those loot, and the finish comes in from J on towards Takuru as well. So that's going to be 2 kills, and Equinox lose 2 early players. Now it's going to be all about the position that they will have to have, as Erbiv on the other side from school will be trying to get some shots fired at the players of Squadrons. So let's just quickly check out what's happening on the live chat as the matches go on. I think Raiko will be joining us shortly, maybe for the second match. So we have supporters of CB, then we have good luck for Hamis as well. I don't know what's that for. And then we have let's go SDMZ, CodeBlacks, and Fear No One. So let's see how it's gonna go and who is gonna get that first ever chicken dinner. Also with that, we have the rotations coming in from the teams as there is 40 seconds on the clock. The quick loot has been done by the teams and now they will be moving in towards the center. That's what it's all about, holding that center position for a few zones, and then with the close of the hard shift, you will be able to decide where you want to go. From this end, we got a Grim, Sudhira, Roma, and Cobra who will be trying to hold off Yasnaya, as teams might actually come crashing in towards their territory with the zone. I mean, the predictions might be coming out right about now. Let's see how that's going to go in towards these teams. As SQ and Legend will be leading the charge for Squadrons. We'll have to see if he's able to do a three-man mission over here. Oh, OPMF Spectrals holding that top edge. Will be trying to get some shots fired at Squadrons as the rest of the players will be coming in from the far end. Look at the sprays going down, and now OPMF Spectrals have decided to take on this fight, as we'll see how that's going to go in towards their way. And Legend gets taken down and he is going to get finished off. That's going to be a 4-man charge coming out at Legend, who should have just moved away. But now let's see how it's going to go in for these teams. E2STM7 on the other side, get a few shots fired at Infinity Club. As the smokes go on, they'll be trying to get the res. No, Ernie also gets taken down by Hayden. That's going to be 2 knocks coming in. Now Infinity Club, the best possible move for you to do right now is move away from your position. But no, Rasha comes in. He wants to have revenge for his teammates. And since E2STM7 is out in the open, they'll be going in for some shots. But let's see, E2STM7 might as well go in for that rush and finish off the team. 2 kills already secure. Now the spray run goes on towards Resha, but I think he should be able to back off for now. With that, I think Team DENO gets a beautiful Lee gets a beautiful Kar-98 shot coming on towards Insane with that Mosain sniper. So that will be a bit of a pickle for Squadrons. Let's see if they are able. Oh, Jay also gets the headshot in the end, and now Insane will have to get the quick healables as Mivzal gets taken down from the other end. Okay, these are coming back to back. Early knocks coming in with the rotations going wrong, and Mivzal isn't gonna be performing up his game in tonight's match, a wrangle match. Oh, Lee with a beautiful sniper shot coming on towards Snipey. Lee shows tremendous sniping over here. It's really amazing to see how he is able to do so much of sniping. You give this man a sniper and he will prove to you that he can take heads over heads. With that being said, we have all 16 teams still alive, as Team ZEUS will be holding the high ridge mountains of Mansion, predicting that the zone might just shift there. Now the teams have settled in the center. Now it's all about how are you going to defend your mark. I mean, a lot of teams have got that compound, so it'll be really tough for them to show what they are capable of, as WTF Cobra gets some shots fired from the players of DENO, but they somehow managed to back off at this point. And there we go, we have the first zone closing in all the way towards Yasnaya. So teams will be trying to defend that mark for now, or they might actually try to push in. And now the President coming in from Fear No One gets another knock coming on to the EQUINOX. Will EQUINOX be the first team to be taken down as Nabi is down on low HP? He will be moving away from this position that Fear No One is being holding. ZEUS gets a knock on towards Roma coming down from the rotation. Is it from the rotation? Yep, I think Roma won't be able to survive this and he gets finished off. I mean, he should have paid attention to the compounds. Late rotations, not a good thing for the teams, and Roma hits the lobby. Hello, you are panting. Calm down and come. So as you see, we got E to SDMZ also holding that position, but now I think Fear No One might just meet the makers of Infinity Club. They just decide to move away. A few shots being fired at them, but they are gonna avoid Infinity Club also having only just 2 men. The first match not going so good.
Hello, Monkey.
Hello, Raiko.
Yes, what is going on, please?
We have a few
Okay.
players being taken down early on, but all 16 teams still surviving. Did you run?
Yeah, I was running because Hamiz was texting me, so I had to come here very fast. So I ran here myself from Hulumale. I lost 3 kgs.
Nice. We got E to SDMZ getting into some action against Fear No One as the knock comes down on towards Randy. We'll have to see how Fear No One is gonna hold that
Monkey.
position. Yep.
This Master League, there would be a new champion rising, isn't it?
Definitely a new champion. The last champion was OPM.
Yep.
As the team got disbanded, will be a new champion.
Yeah, the last Master League was won by Zeal. Monkey.
Oh, yeah, it was won by. Yep. It was won by Zeal, but I think only the name. Was different. The players were the same.
The name, I think, players was also different back then. Monkey, what do you think will happen this time? Which team will be taking that champion title?
A lot of teams, their players, but EUSTM on the other side, they have 2 kills and they are 4 men strong. They'll be trying their best to sweep up that first chicken dinner. Definitely gotta say, Raiko, the first chicken dinner is always the morale that you get from the matches. You get the energy boost just like that after getting the first match. But let's not forget Dons, who has shown some really amazing and dominating performance in the stages. They are definitely a team to watch out as well.
Absolutely, Monkey. Look at all these teams. Team number 22 on the other side, SDZ, Sham waiting on the other side. TRQ, Monkey, as we talk about TRQ showed an extraordinary performance on the last day itself and qualified for these finals.
Definitely, a lot of teams were able to show that performance in the last day, showed that how much each and every map is able to show performance.
We're not seeing much fights happening at the moment. All these teams just taking their rotations inside the zone. Look at Erbiv. Adam on the other hand side just waiting to spot some players from STZ.
These teams are just trying to hold their position. I think once squad, I think you need to break and come.
Monkey, you're lagging.
Hello. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, now fine.
Yeah. I can hear you breathing like so hard. I think the live people also can hear you. You need to drink some water and chill and come. We got some spray going on over here from the players.
You don't have to drink water, Monkey. We have Red Bull over here.
Oh damn. Right, Hamis, you better send me a pack of Red Bulls as well.
I say he's thinking about that.
Yeah, he will think for sure. And now the spray down is going from the players of ZEUS with that DP. Oh, the headshot coming in from Sam. That is not what you see every day, but nice AWM shot coming in from SDMZ. They give the reply to Doom ZEUS. That's what you get for spraying with that DP. Can you beat an AWM with a DP? What do you think, Raiko?
Not possible, not possible.
Not at all possible, definitely. And now we have the zone going all the way towards Yasnaya. What a zone to pick up, but it might be just going over towards the side of Team XTreme Club. Beautiful rotations coming in from them. Late rotations, even though they have the late rotations, they are going to easily place themselves in that compound that's sitting right in front of them in a really good position inside the zone. So that's how they will be playing it. I think Yasnaya might get the zone, might not get the zone. What do you think, Raiko?
I don't think that Yasnaya may get the zone, because I think it's gonna go for a hardship for the other hand side.
Yep, I think so too. We got Aruksan, Maure, Rico, and Office over here trying to spot out players of. I think XTreme Club will be getting spotted out from Maure. Really good scouting coming in from Maure to spot out those players. So XTreme Club will be holding the compounds. And now we got CodeBlacks.
Team number 21, look at Monkey, look at Dons just crashing on that Yasna Poliana compound. There is a team over here, team number 12.
I think that's going to be CodeBlacks, whose drop location is Yasnaya. Now the shots are going to be fired through Sudhira down towards low HP. Shadow is going in for that rush. Spots out Sudhira. Trom, what a spray coming in from him. Going to get that kill secured. These guys have always shown that really
aggression, isn't it, Monkey?
Yeah, they know that if someone is low, they will be going in for that rush. There is no time to heal. Don's definitely showing that dominating performance. We got SDMZ coming in with their rotations onto the far end. They are all predicting that the zone is going to go in towards that side. It will be really fun to see once it comes to Yasnaya how the teams will be moving in, or how the Yasnaya teams will be moving in towards the other side.
Absolutely, all these teams just getting inside the zone as soon as possible. Yasna Poliana kindly getting back from Dons on the other hand side, just waiting for the opportunity. TM7 just swoop inside that zone, going for that. On the other side, TTS is also in a good position inside the zone. Yes, they are also holding that position. SDMZ on the far end, as well as ZEUS currently getting inside the zone.
Really impressed by TRQ's rotation coming onto that high top mountain. They can spot out XTreme Club and TM7 and try to get a few kills. Fear No One also, nice beautiful rotation coming in. SDMZ taken that early quick rotation coming in towards the top mountains. So we'll have to see how that's gonna go as TM7 tries to spot out players of DENO, who's sitting in Yasnaya for now. We'll have to see how that's gonna go in towards their way as the spray goes down. High with a beautiful spray coming in from the DP28 gets the knock on towards Team DENO.
Monkey, the revive will be given over here, but DENO is in a little bit trouble. But TM7 is just putting out other players from the other hand side. They're just waiting for the opportunity to get a knock from the other hand side. Yasna Poliana getting a little packed from the other hand side. Team number 15 is also holding the compound. As you said, Monkey, TRQ on a very good position over here, isn't it?
Yeah, TRQ position really beautiful because they will be holding that top mountain. It's a really good position as teams might come in from behind.
The first team to get eliminated from here from this match is EQUINOX, Monkey. This team got eliminated at the first place for 16th position in this match. Monkey, look at the zone.
What a zone coming in. Now the teams are going to worry. Why didn't they take that ditch in those in those Yasnaya paddy fields? I mean, that would have been a really good position for them to hold. But now all the teams will be coming in, crashing into the compound. TDS definitely very brainy, I would say, to hold that bridge. Now it will be a really easy rotate for them inside the zone as well.
It was a hard shift on Yasnaya, isn't it?
Definitely. It might not go even towards Yasnaya. Look at SDZ on the other side. They are also in a really good.
The bloodbath is coming in, Monkey, as all these teams are moving inside. Look at the position of team number 12, team 718, big trouble. The grenade comes in. Can this be connected? Beautifully done by over here. And a Cobra knocking out team 780 on the other hand side. Can it be revived? The smoke's coming in from Rain on the other hand side. Haite is closely coming into 80. They are just waiting for an opportunity. Haite doesn't connect that much. Cobra is just waiting for another kill. They have one kill in for the team, but 2 players remaining for this team, as 15 teams and 52 still fighting for that. Chikanina Sam is also on the other hand. SDMZ also Monkey in a good position. All these teams crashing into just Napoleana at the moment.
I think the best possible position is by
beautiful
OPMF Spectrals, and look at Lee. He's going head on head right now. He has taken almost 3 to 4 headshots right now. This guy is a real sniper, I would say. What a snipe shots coming in from him. You give this guy a snipe and he will prove that he can take those heads with him.
Absolutely. SDMZ Sam with AWM on the other side. He's also waiting for an opportunity to get a knock to T-Rex. Can this be connected? T-Rex just waiting from just having that cover for himself. T-Rex is just going to move inside the zone. Jelly, SportX T-Rex. T-Rex, my friend, can you be solid? Barely does it over here. INC on the other hand side is also waiting for an opportunity. All these teams inside the just Napoleana. TRQ also holding a good position. These teams have to get in a DVB Raj knocks out Doom ZEUS on the other hand side. Can all these teams, can INC Risha survive? Erbiv Wish on the other hand side. TRQ Zan gets allocated but doesn't connect that much. Raj finishes out. W2L ZEUS on the other hand side. T-Rex finishes out. Back-to-back knocks coming in, Monkey. TM7 Height also knocking out. Beautifully done by Tadashi. Getting some kills for the team. As this team is also with 2 players, 15 teams and 49 alive.
Damn, look at that hardship coming onto this player.
It was a big hardship.
TTS
still holding that zone, isn't it?
Definitely. And look at Fear No One from all the way from the other side. They somehow or other managed to make it to the edge, and they will be holding that edge. But now, as the president comes to we'll be seeing some shots fired from the team. Let's see how that end towards their way.
Monkey, DVB also have an opportunity to get inside the zone as soon as possible, because TTS, they have a good opportunity. Rico gets knocked out from that carnated shot coming from Fear. President from the other side is also waiting. This is a man who is very powerful with his gun skills. Aruzan is also just trying to cover his teammates. Just Napoleana, this open zone is getting packed as all these teams are just going to get inside this small zone in just 48 seconds. 23 minutes to go, 15 teams, still 48 players alive, Monkey. They're fighting for this chicken dinner.
The only thing is for the teams outside the zone to come inside the zone, which is going to be hard. They will have to take those fights. But ETS, if they can hold that position, they are really good to go. I mean, they have most of the zone and a beautiful position. Look at TRQ coming in with some shots fired on towards the Infinity Club. That's going to be the last player remaining now. It's going to be only T-Rex. He will have to make himself inside the zone. While as E2S TM7, TRQ, Team XTreme Club and Team CodeBlacks also along with SQUADRONS. So many teams will have to try and push inside the zone as Grim decides to steal that kill away from the players of TRQ. Let's see, as OPMF Spectrals, as you told, somehow they managed to make themselves inside the zone.
Yep.
They have that one container that they can manage to work out, but where are the smokes? The smokes need to be coming in from them. As the smokes come through, I think SDMZ can easily spot out these players if they decide to look at that angle, but no, they are trying to go on with some nail throws.
Monkey, look at all these teams going to get inside that small circle. 15 teams and 43 players alive. L&D on the other hand, Rescue, and this team is also getting inside. The one gets knocked out from the other hand side. Back-to-back knocks coming in, and INC gets eliminated. K9 on the other SDMZ. Sham knocks out ZEUS. Shroud on the other hand side. Gucci knocks out Zion. DENO also gets, I think, eliminated from the other hand side. SDMZ. Sham is just waiting for the opportunity to TTS. Rico knocks out Godzilla on the other hand side. Isham spots out some players going for that kills. ZEUS in big trouble. Can Isham spot out these players and go for a knock? All these teams trying to get still a TTS inside the zone. 11 teams left. E2S TM7 is also in big trouble. DVB behind that container. TM7 also gets eliminated at 12th position. XC, I think one more player is there from TM7. SDZ Sniper, let's look at SDZ Sniper. Don's team. Okay, this is a team who is very aggressive, but can this grenade comes in, doesn't connect. Storm gets knocked out from the other hand side. Storm, the kill gets confirmed. Zainte just trying to close in. Sniper Can he clutch this, and can he get Don't to be eliminated on the 9th place? Look at Sniper with that grenade. Can this connect? Doesn't connect that much for sure. Sniper is just holding his position, falling back. 20 seconds left for the next circle to shift in. We still have 10 teams, 29 players fighting for the chicken dinner.
Position. Look at LNDJ coming in from SQUADRONS. Look at the way they just came crashing in directly, and look at how he has the zone now. He just needs to get all that placement points and try to focus on the next match. We'll have to see if he's able to get the chicken dinner. Now TTS is trying to keep the team of Fear No One as the nades go in. Might connect, might not connect, but is not connecting as the crash is going to try and come through. Let's see how that's going to go into their way as the sprays come down from TTS versus Fear No One. Two of these really gun skill teams. We got Office over here. Let's just quickly check out Office angle. Lee gets the knock onto us. Good goes to a nade. Beautiful nade coming in. Aruksen gets knocked out. Power gets knocked out. Now he's up to Rico. President also gets finished off. Now the spray does come through. As the spray is coming directly onto the face of Randy. The nade also coming through from the players of Fear No One. Office going to be the last player. He'll be getting Aruksen. But look at the way the zone goes in. SQUADRONS. Oh, which might just as well as get knocked, but no, he's down to low HP. The spray down comes through, and he's going to get knocked out, and Wish is going to get the kill is going to get stolen in from the players of SDZ. What a steal coming in, but now the team will have to push through. The spray downs are coming as Gutta and Gucci are still remaining. 2 players remaining. Rico only getting finished off. The nade might be just going in from the players of Offers. They still have that zone. Look at the way Offers using those utilities, using as much as he can get to get those knocks under him. Let's see how that's going to go into their way.
Yeah, it's Monkey SBC. Good on the other hand side. He's waiting for an opportunity to get a knock on STZ. A team as this team also have to get inside the zone as soon as possible. FN1 Gucci is just holding his position and waiting for this team to close in as 14 seconds left for the next circle to shift in. TTS, what a perfect job they are doing. They are holding that compound from the beginning. They are just waiting for those kills. DENO on the other hand side, from the back side, they are also closing in. Erbiv, Destro, is trying to get some knocks, but doesn't manage to get some knocks. DENO Ghosty is on a... Monkey, you're lagging still?
Hello. Can
yeah,
you hear me now?
yeah, now fine.
Yeah, so LNDJ, what a beautiful knock coming in from the
Monkey, DENO rushing in.
Yeah, I think SDZ and Fear No One trying to get those positions as much as possible. Nice positioning by them, but no, they will have to make themselves inside the zone. But let's see, they might just go in for that placement. SDZ also getting some shots fired from DENO Lee coming in from the backline. TTS, look at Offense, look at the FPP. He's just going to stay in that FP position like now.
My God.
Maure takes down Ghosty. Nice jiggle coming in from him, but Ghosty's kill is going to get stolen. And Sniper goes in with a beautiful nade onto Erbiv. We have the last 5 teams alive in this tiny circle.
Beautiful done by Isham.
What it's all about. This is the Master League Season 3 that we will be seeing, that we are witnessing Sniper coming in. Even though they did not have Mifzal right from the start, a 3-man squad going in head-to-head with this team.
Beautifully done, isn't it?
Really amazing. Now quick run coming in from Sniper.
Beautifully done by Isham. Look at that grenade. His grenade is so connecting that he finishes off the whole squad from that grenade. Monkey as STZ. Isham is just the man with those grenades. TTS, they are holding that position from the beginning of the 3rd circle, I think. On the other side, they are just trying to get inside the zone as soon as possible. SDZ on the other hand side, using those utilities. A grenade comes in, doesn't like that one. Isham just closing in. Lee gets knocked out from the other hand side. The spray comes in. Lee gets eliminated. So is the last man standing. 4 scores remaining. STZ closing in. Maure, Mount Olympus Maure on the other hand side knocks out one more player. TTS, Aruzan can see one more player. Lucy gets knocked out. Back-to-back knocks coming in. TTS gets eliminated. 2 teams left. FN1 and STZ. Isham on the other hand side. The spray is coming in from that smoke. Gucci is the last man standing for the team. Can STZ make it? Or will it be FN1 clutching in and finishing off STZ? Beautifully done. Getting the first winner chicken dinner with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 kills to their back.
Definitely, and I think you missed on a beautiful 1v3 clutch coming in from Gucci on towards TTS. And look at
that was beautiful. Yes.
Even though TTS was holding that position from the 3rd zone, I think TTS only managed to get 2 kills out of it. But that 10 placement point might just be worth it. But look at SDZ coming out on top from Mifzal leading. Even though he got taken down early on, the team managed to get the first ever
Indian monkey.
winner chicken dinner of Master League Season 3. This is what it's all about, and that last circle was definitely so intense that
Indeed.
we couldn't see where the action was coming from. We saw some amazing nade coming in from SDZ Charm to wipe off Erbiv, and then we saw amazing rotations coming into the zone from the team of SQUADRONS. A lot of plays coming like this, and Fear No One definitely really impressive play coming in from Gucci to get those 7 kills. He was able to hold his ground even though it was such a pressure moment.
Indeed.
3 people right in front of your face. That one Mac took down 2 and he was able to take down the 3rd as well. Impressive play coming in from Fear No One, but winner chicken dinner, SDZ Esports with 10 massive kills. That's going to definitely morale themselves to do better in the next 2 games. So we have a Miramar and Sanok. Stay tuned, guys. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
Ekakaeku anikaku Badaikama eku aila ya eku hingamajau Ebbawantakama eku zuanu na eku ummid Ailma eku hunara eku hivvaru Esina eku bidesin gadara ihtiramaiku Eawasha eku miyawa ikoiki gulihin Ekuerikama alaluma adi ogatarikamaeku Ikani nuis eku nue nuis Ikoiki emme
Hello guys, and welcome back to Sandnox. So we saw an exciting match coming on from a wrangle where SDZ was able to get that chicken dinner. With that, we have the teams moving inside towards their drop locations, but not like a wrangle. Sandnox is all about those snakes and all about that rainforest action that we'll be seeing. We'll be seeing a lot of teams getting taken down early on. But if that drop locations don't collide, then we might as well not be seeing. But look at SDZ quickly getting that loot on from Painan. So they are definitely to keep an eye on them, as well as Fear No One, who's all the way in docks. Whether we have teams, I think there won't be any early fights coming from the team, as Doom ZEUS will be facing with some trouble against B2R Randy. Nope, he won't be facing any trouble. ZEUS will be moving in towards Kampong. Till the first zone isn't closing in, but TRQ boot camp not taken by any team of yet, and the zone comes in, gonna favor in with TM7. That's gonna be really interesting to see how TM7 is gonna play through. But look at STZ. I think STZ is in a really sandwich situation if they do not pay attention while they start running inside the zone, as TRQ might just be able to take down the team that's in bootcamp. But let's see how it's going to go. It's going to be really interesting. What do you think, Raiko?
Yep,
your favorite map?
Yeah, it's my favorite map for sure, yeah. As STZ on the other hand side is looting themselves on the Painan. As Monkey, you mentioned, bootcamp is empty. And all these teams are just looting themselves in small compounds. Kempong is also with the team. Bravo with SDMZ. Paradise with EQUINOX. E2S TM7 is also on other hand side moving the looting themselves. Erbiv, this team is also, all the teams are monkey looting themselves, so I don't think we are gonna see an early fight, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see an early fight. But look at TDS office, Raiko.
Yep.
I think ZEUS is the one who's going to fall short with TDS, as the sounds must have heard by ZEUS. He'll be trying to move into the compound, but not exactly sure. Oh, he spots out that the compound has been looted, so he might just well as try to back off. TDS off is all stuck all by himself, all alone.
Yeah, what happened over there? I think he couldn't.
Probably a disconnected situation, or might as well we'll have to see how he's going to survive it through.
Yep, as all these teams are just moving inside that zone. Doom ZEUS on the other hand side is just waiting for an opportunity to knock out TTS or first. Maybe he's just, as you said, the snakes already on snake positions. Doom ZEUS just waiting to get a knock to that TTS or first. 16 teams, 64. The first chicken dinner with Tankil Silent was taken by SDZ. Monkey, can they get a double chicken dinner, or another team will rise in this map?
At this point, I would say you really don't need that chicken dinner, double chicken dinner, but all you need is that top 3 spots. Without a too soon, if the team is able to go continuously at least for 9 matches minimum, they are guaranteed to have a spot in that tabletop, isn't it, Raiko?
Absolutely, as the prize pool is distributed to top 5, Monkey, the 25,000 prize pool is distributed to the top 5 position of this Master League from these top 16 teams. As we started with 120 plus teams, we are coming to an end of this Master League with the last 16 teams remaining. The first knocks coming in, EQUINOX Takuru gets knocked out from E2S TM7. Kara, Don Storm also gets, I think EQUINOX Sen also gets knocked out from the other hand side. Back to back 2 knocks coming from TM7. Kara, the smokes coming in by Muan to get a revive. Can Takuru be also revived from the other hand side, because EQUINOX was the first team to get eliminated last time. Will they be able to hold their positions this time?
I think it might be a bit hard for them, but let's see. EQUINOX Nabi all the way in Paradise. I think they just faltered in. Sen quickly gets the revive. The first aid is going to come through. Takuru won't be able to get the revive, I don't think so, as the team will be moving away, because TM7 is closing in against the team of EQUINOX. We'll have to see how that's going to go, as Sen might just back off in time. We'll have to see if he's able to do it.
Yeah, as we see, EQUINOX Sen Monkey is still on big trouble. Sen is located midfield down by Haite with that Flame coming into EQUINOX and finishes off that player. 16 teams, 63 alive. The first player to get eliminated, Sen. Muan on the other hand side, Mount on the other hand side, just waiting behind that rock. Takuru is also on the other side. Aite is just locating the rest of the players of EQUINOX.
Okay, at this point, I think Sen is really depressed because he got taken down in the first match. Also, the first blood was Sen.
Yeah, my friend, look at over here, Paradise. Nabi is going to be in big trouble, monkey. Nabi gets inside that house. One player is demanding, my friend. Oh my god, this is beautifully done.
Okay.
Sorry, I feel really bad for that person.
Oh my god, that was not expected. He would have surely got a heartbeat. He was just chilling to go and get that gun inside that compound. But look at Mount gonna be the last remaining player. This might just be the end of him, but we'll have to see if that is gonna be the case. As SDZ makes their way into the compounds of Quarry, they'll be trying to see where the zone is going to shift in. I would predict the zone is going to go in towards Barn, somewhere towards Barn and Paradise. What do you think, Raiko?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm still with that moment just now.
Right.
SDMZ.
Infinity Club.
Yeah.
Infinity Club coming into some action against SDMZ as one player gets taken down. Now they'll be going. As I told Raiko, Sanok is all about those early fights. A lot of teams will be getting taken down early on with that rotations coming through. They're going to meet neighbors as snakes. Another nade going in towards from SDMZ on towards Infinity Club. Even Infinity Club didn't do so good in Erangel, so they'll have to up their game in this match.
Absolutely, monkey. Look at Infinity Club. Risham the inside throwing those grenades. Some grenades comes in. Jelly is also on the other hand side. He's waiting for an opportunity. Jelly is the Jelly is slowly trying to cook another grenade. Is some head-to-head fight happening with SDMZ and Infinity Club. Can this Molotov connect to Jelly? Will it be connected? The Molotov is thrown to Jelly but doesn't connect that much as SDMZ is holding a lower reach and Infinity Club on the Jelly is located. The spray comes in. Doesn't connect that much, my friend. Jelly on few HPs. The Molotov still coming in. Jelly quickly gets a first aid for himself. Beautifully done by Ernie. Knocks out. But look at that cover coming from Psycho on the other hand side. On a low HP. Infinity Club, one plays on low HP.
I think the knock didn't come through from Psycho's cover fire as SDMZ. Jelly will have to get the revive, but we'll have to see on the time. We'll tell you if he's able to get the revive as the second zone comes to a close. We'll be seeing Infinity Club get into a pickle with SDMZ as Psycho is trying his best to spot out the blitz. As Sam comes through, the rush might be coming in. I think the nade will be going through from Iran. Let's see how if it's going to connect. It might as well connect onto a Sam.
Doesn't connect, monkey. It doesn't connect. Iran still with those grenades. Can it be connected to Sam? The fires coming in. Iran gets slowly comes in. Look at it, beautifully done. Sam also gets knocked out. The finishes comes in over here. Jelly on knocked position as well as Sam. Psycho is on the far end. SDMZ are falling apart at an early stage.
I think the position that SDC, Erbiv, TRQ, E2S, TM7, DENO, they are holding the center, and also TRQ as well as DENO holding that center position. They are tend to get the next zone as well, which is going to be really easy for them. But Mivzal on the high-rise mountain, he definitely doesn't want to get taken down early on as he could not do anything in the last match. We'll have to see how SDC is able to play this through, having that tabletop position. With that, we have the tables that came through just as the match finished. So let's just quickly check.
Finally, monkey, look at Dons.
I think that's some action coming in. Dons versus. Okay, we have the all chat. I can hear the all chat getting bugged also. So Don's getting some shots fired on towards the players of Fear No One. So I think one player gets finished off. That's going to be the president who gets finished off. Now Fear No One will have to make a different type of rotation to come inside the zone as Don will be getting it.
Can you hear someone talking and all?
I think I can hear your name also coming through.
Yeah. My fans.
Yeah, probably. Autographs after the match, please, guys. With that, let's see the table. After the first match, we have some
Yep.
changes. STC Esports gets first place with 25 points. In second, we have Fear No One from Sri Lanka getting 22, and in third, Erbiv. Getting 14 points. In fourth, we have DENO with 12, and in fifth, we have TTS Esports with 12. That's how the top 5 places are in the first match, and the rest followed. But that's how the top 5 are. So let's see after the second match how it's going to change as different teams might come up on top. I think Dons decide to move away into the compound with the zone shifting in. It's going to be really hard for Fear No One. Look at Fear No One. I think they'll be making a board rotation. Okay, I am seeing really different coming in. Really amazing players, as well as TTS also try to make their way inside. The best part being TTS, who was able to survive in towards third place in the first match, but they managed to take fifth place only as they had a low amount of kills. I think they had only 2 kills or so.
Monkey, the next zone shifting in slowly. Where do you think the next zone will closely get in as we see?
I think the zone gives a dead center where TRQ, TM7 will be having the zone for now, and
Yep.
also SDZ might be playing the edges for now. On the other side, we got SQUADRONS, who might just get into a pickle with Team TTS, but let's see, only time will tell. If a TTS decide to move in towards that direction with that bike, it's going to be back to lobby for Aruksan and Rico. I think they will be going in with a different direction. But now, as offense, still surviving. What a guy, what a man. Still surviving solo, even though he got disconnected and dropped off somewhere else. TRQ dead center in the circle. They will have a really tough time to defend their mark. But let's see, it's not impossible. Let's see how well can they play it off.
Yep, as on the other hand side, Infinity Club, they are also just getting inside that zone as soon as possible. Dons on the other hand side slowly holding that ridge. TTS is also just waiting because TTS is currently, Rico is surrounded with enemies on the other hand side. Team number 14 players comes in. My friend Rico gets knocked out over here from XQN, I think. TTS Rico gets knocked out. Emmo Maure on the other hand side is just trying to go for that cover, but I don't think he can make it. It's 5 seconds for the next circle to shift in, Monkey.
Yeah, and with this, after the zone closes in, it's going to be really damaging the blue zone. And look at that boat rotation coming in from Fear No One. They managed to make it inside, and they will be trying to push inside the zone. So we have Gudda, Gucci, and Brandy. Only 3 players remaining. So let's see how it's going to go for them. Psycho on the other hand side, look at Psycho. He's going to be waiting till someone comes inside that hut, and if someone makes the way, he's surely hearing the footsteps right now. If someone comes in, it's going to be the end of them. We are going to see a lot of these action. These snakes which are deadly in Sandok, and we have a Psycho snake over here who's going to get the knock on towards the players of Infinity Club, and surely finishing off the player. He's going to finish off the player. He finishes off the player.
My God.
My God, Psycho. Real Psycho you are.
This is the second time we are seeing this, Monkey, in this match. This is the second time we are seeing this.
I can imagine what are the singular words that are coming out of T-Rex's mouth right now. I can hear it in my thoughts. But Psycho, you are really a psycho. You literally finished him off and died.
No matter what, he got 1 point, Monkey.
Yeah, that 1 point is definitely worth it. I mean, the team took Infinity Club took down his team, so he had revenge, at least taking down that 1 player. So you can't blame him for getting that 1 point for the team.
Yep.
With that, SQUADRONS will be pushing inside the circle, trying to spot out a really good position as they will be trying to locate. I think they managed to spot out that nobody is inside the edges. They will be playing the edge for now. SDZ might get into some action against the players of OPMF Spectrals as unknown. I think OPEX wasn't able to make it into the final, so we have unknown playing in with OPMF Spectrals. So let's see how that's going to go as Mimzal is so close on towards them as the zone shifts in.
TRQ still is
we'll
very
be
lucky.
seeing TRQ still inside that circle, but now we'll have to see how the rotations are going to be made by the players of SDZ.
Yep, as we see, E2 STM7 is also in that zone, TRQ on that zone, STMZ Mifzal, SDZ Mifzal on the other inside, trying to get inside the zone. Don's Naicho is also, Don's team is also on the far, and SDZ Mifzal slowly getting inside the zone. We still have a 28 seconds left as barn area on the other hand side with Infinity Club. All these other teams expect TRQ, Infinity Club, and it was TM7. All these other teams monkey have to get inside the zone as soon as possible.
I think ZEUS is getting some shots fired at the players of SQUADRONS, but he might as well not peek and get himself knocked as the team is not there to get the revive. I think a lot of fight is going to be. Icy Waves get knocked out by Erbiv and gets finished off. So SDZ lose a player just like that at that end. Now Hicham is trying to take a different rotation, but he's going to meet the makers of OPMF Spectrals. They must have heard him out.
Look at that M249 monkey.
Yeah, that must have literally scared him right now. He's not going to get up anytime soon. As the sprayers come from Snipey, Simple is going to get knocked out. But let's see, that smoke might just give away the location of SDZ Charm. But only time will tell if he's able to take this fight against OPMF Spectrals. Let's see how it's going to go into their way, as Mifzal will be trying to give the car fights. But Erbiv might be getting spotted out by the players. Mifzal is trying to go for that spray down. He might as well go to the spray down onto Zada. I think Mifzal is getting the legs. The spray is going all over 360. That's not what I see every day from Mifzal. And now Hicham is going to gatekeep the zone and not let OPMF Spectrals make their way inside the circle. Let's see how that's going to work in the favor of them, as the revive has come on from the players of OPMF Spectrals. Now the gatekeep is happening, but Erbiv on the other hand side might just meet the players of SDMZ.
Dons monkey.
15 teams, only one team to taken down, as Fear No One going to get the knock on with Budira and gets finished off. Genius is going to get into some action against CodeBlacks.
Okay, on the other side, we see Dons getting some shots. Dons is also waiting, trying to get inside that zone. Don Zainte is gatekeeping. Don Storm just slowly sweeps inside that zone. Team number 14, this team have to get inside. Squadrons have to get inside the zone. As soon as possible, NDJ gets knocked out. Storm slowly closes in. As Don Storm also gets eliminated from here. Erbiv team is also coming. TTS Aruzan gets knocked out from B2R Andy. And TTS Orufas, the last man standing for the team. I'm sorry, Emo Maure, the last man standing for the team. They are just waiting for an opportunity. INC Infinity Club, B2R Andy. Comes that spray. Sharp knocks out. Unknown with that Thompson. Finishes off on that snake position. Beautifully done. Over here, DVB. Icer is also trying to close in. Isham throwing a grenade to Icer. He's just gatekeeping over here. Can Isham, my friend, you did a mistake going over there as Isham gets knocked out. DVB can get inside the zone as well. Mifzal is just trying to get inside the zone as soon as possible. LND also gets eliminated. SQN. Big trouble over here. SQN, TRQ, Mimbrach. TRQ, this team is holding that position over here. All these teams just trying to get inside the zone monkey.
I think Hicham is going to get finished off. Icer and Rice won't be able to get revived, as those two kills are going to get secured. But STZ on the other hand side, Snipey might be going in with some spray down on towards DENO. But let's see, only time will tell how that's going to be played off, as Mifzal will have to find his way through into the zone, which is going to be really, really tough. Now that TRQ has the edges of the zone, it's going to be really, really tough in their case. But let's see, anything is possible. Look at Fear No One coming in from the boat rotations, makes their way inside the zone. Now they're taking a fight against Infinity Club. Who is going to get this chicken dinner, as STZ lose 2 players? They are down 2 players, only 3 kills on the board. They are in the top 12 position, but they will have to make a different type of rotation coming in from them. It was TM7 from the backlands getting shot from XTreme Club coming in from out of the zone, but 5 kills on the board. Eddie still surviving it through EQUINOX Mound. What a survival game coming in from him. He is literally snaking his way all the way into that top positions. Let's see how it's going to go, as 11 kills on the board. The spray down is coming on to the players of Mifzal, but he will have to make the quick call. The spray downs are there, but no, Mifzal gets knocked out, and now Snipey is the only remaining player who will have to try something out. I think Snipey is in a really, really bad position right now. He might just well get spotted out. Yep, he gets spotted out, and he's
SDZ gets eliminated.
SDZ goes down in 7th place. Look at that zone. That's a really, really ugly zone coming in. Fear No One still
B2R.
surviving.
Fear No One,
Yep,
yes.
the nades are going. The grenades are going. The Guys are going 2 kills on the board with 3 men strong. They might be going in for that rush because they don't want to waste time right now. Let's see how that's going to go into their way as Randy will be getting taken down.
Beautifully done.
Nice rush coming in. The revive.
Oh, my friend.
The jumps coming through now. ZEUS coming up on top with 5 kills on the board. They're going to gatekeep and try to get these kills from Fear No One. Nice positioning by ZEUS. Look at that 3 spreaded positions and now straight on.
TRQ.
ZEUS gets 1. TRQ might be facing in a 1v3 situation coming down from outside the circle. Let's see how that's going to go. Another straight on comes in. Beautiful net coming in from ZEUS.
The Molotov gets it.
He just escapes the Molotov.
Exactly.
420 ZEUS gets the quick first hit going in. ZEUS might be just
Boom.
getting this game all to themselves. But DENO coming back stronger with 4 men strong. 5 kills on the board. Last 3 teams alive. Fear no one. Both rotations do work, ladies and gentlemen. Take
Exactly.
Notes, take notes. Outside the circle, you come inside the circle from a boat. You end up in top 3. They might as well get the chicken dinner. I mean, I wish they get the chicken dinner right now. Because
Yep.
they've
suffered a lot, isn't it, Monkey? To get inside the zone. Monkey, look at DENO on the other hand side. Ghosty is also just waiting for an opportunity. 3 squads are remaining in the Senok, and DENO gets the zone over here as DENO have that opportunity to get this chicken dinner, as well as DENO have to move inside. Some of the players have to move inside to the zone, as 2 players gets inside the zone and 2 players are just waiting and gatekeeping that zone. All these other 2 teams have to get inside that zone as soon as possible. FN1 Monkey, they are showing that consistency. They are showing that they can do this. On the other hand side, ZEUS also, they are trying to close inside that zone. We have 15 seconds left. These teams have to get inside the zone as soon as possible, because DENO is gatekeeping that zone, as FN1 Guda and his team is just trying to get inside the zone with those smokes coming in. The fires comes in. DENO, can they knock one more player from over here? DENO, back-to-back fights coming in. Zion knocks out Vitor Gucci. Zion gets knocked out. From the other side, Goodback gets knocked out. Gucci on the other hand, and Gucci is the last man standing for the team. The third part is coming in from ZEUS over here. DENO Lee and the other team is also holding their position. Salty on the other hand side. Salty is just waiting. Those grenades comes in. Lee trying to close into his team. ZEUS needs to close in as soon as possible, otherwise the zone will kill them, as Lee is also just trying to move in as soon as possible over here. ZEUS just waiting for an opportunity. Can the kills come in? Shroud trying to get inside the zone. Jump shots comes in. DENO, the last 2 teams remaining. Salty gets knocked out. 2 men remaining. Zion. Can Zion and Lee make it? ZEUS going for that revive. DENO Ghosty trying to close in. They still have that zone. Shroud on the other hand side. The revives come from both sides, as the advantage is on DENO side, as they have 4 players remaining. ZEUS, Shroud. The 2% left on Shroud. He's on that prone position. Can he get some other more kills for the team? DENO have that position. Can DENO make it? Ghosty knocks out team. ZEUS on the other hand side. Ghosty comes in closer. Shroud. These players need to get inside this zone as soon as possible. DENO coming in stronger and stronger. ZEUS, Shroud on the other hand side. The covers comes in. The knocks comes in. Last man standing. Shroud is the last man standing for the team. The Ghosty goes for that rush. Can Ghosty make it? And winner chicken dinner. RGC DENO Monkey.
What a play coming in from DENO, able to counter with so much of knocks also coming down from Fear No One. But got to give credit to Fear No One. They'll be topping the table right now with their 2 places coming in from the Erangel and Sandok. That's what consistency is all about. But definitely DENO is going to be that watch-out team, as they were able to dominate in PMCO as well. Qualifying team, one of the teams that were able to qualify. We saw Lee's extraordinary sniping shots coming in from Erangel, and they were able to outturn and outsmart a lot of teams and make themselves into a chicken dinner position. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 kills on the board for team DENO. That's going to be 9 plus 15 going to come in from them. And in second, definitely ZEUS coming up in second place with a massive number of kills. That's going to be 10 kills coming in from ZEUS with the placement of 12.
I think FN1 will be topping the table, isn't it, Monkey?
Yeah, FN1 coming in from that board rotations. Got to give it to you guys. You all literally from a really, really bad position, I would say, from Don's gatekeeping the zone early on itself. They were able to do some really good moves and make themselves inside that circle. So that's how the Sanok match has gone, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, the Supreme Leader would be very happy, I think, right now.
Definitely. RGC, DENO, definitely getting that winner chicken dinner, and SDZ making it in 7th place, so they will be falling down in the table. But let's see, after the points table is up, we still can't say who is in the top 5 positions. So stay tuned, guys. We'll be back in 10 minutes with the Miramar match. That's gonna be Raiko,
Yep.
Sniper Rifle, and
That's your favorite map.
Definitely gonna be my favorite map, and we'll be seeing you guys in 10 minutes. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere. This is the Master League Season 3.
Eku. Ekaka eku anikaku. Badai kama eku aila. Aila ya eku hingama jahum. Ebba wanta kama eku zuano. Zuano na eku ummid. Ailma eku hunaru. Hunara eku hivvaru. Esina eku bidesi. Gadara ihtirama eku. Eawasha eku miyawa. Ekoiki guligin. Ekoerikama. Alaluma. Adi ogatarikama eku. Ekani nuis. Eku nue nuis. Uridu.
Hello everyone and welcome to the last and final match of the night. That's gonna be the Miramar match. So let's see how the last match went and how the tables have changed in. So we have after two matches we have a slight change in the positions where Fear No One from Sri Lanka comes up on top without a chicken dinner, but with those consistent placements in the top three, they were able to get 36 total points. RGC DENO in second with 36 total points, but they have one kill short. In fourth place, we have Team ZEUS, who was able to get that third place with a decent amount of kills. So they have 26 in total. And fifth, we have Erbiv with a total of 17. And the teams that have fallen down are TTS Esports, and I think it's going to be NRC Infinity Club. Well, let's see if these 5 teams are able to hold their position and go upwards, or will they be falling down after the first match. After the third match, sorry, my bad. So we have the 16 teams dropping into their usual drop locations. I think XTreme Club only might get into some action with the players of Squadron. But let's see how that's going to go in the way of Squadrons, while we have Insane over here, who might as well as try and get a few knocks from the players of XTreme Club. But let's see how that's going to go and how that's going to work in towards his favor. I think Taru was able to spot out the player of J and get a few shots, but not connect as much and get the knock to start on with the rush. But let's see how the rest of the players are going to do as the nades come flushing in. We can see the long end rotations coming in from Legend and Punisher, who might try and go in towards getting these 2 kills for themselves. With that being said, I think these 2 players from XTreme Club have got caught in that action where they will be in a really bad position once the 4-man rush comes in. But will Taru and Tadashi be able to hold off their ground? Let's see, only time will tell how they are able to do it from these players. But now Taru trying to pick off I think the nade is going in from Tadashi onto the play of Insane, but let's see how if it is able to connect. It's going to be really worth it, but let's see, only time will tell if he is able to actually do it. Here goes the nade. Will it be connecting onto Insane? No, just damages him a little as it was not on pinpoint. Now the players of XTreme Club are coming in from the back line. That's going to be Cruz who's coming in from behind. So now Squadrons will have to deal with this situation. Once Cruz decides to go on top of this building, it's going to be really hard for the players of Squadron, as the knocks will be coming through. Spray down keeps going on to the players of Cruz, and I think Cruz is going to get taken down. Hellcat gets the knock onto his Punisher. The finish might just come on, but no, I think the finish doesn't come on to his Punisher. Now the spray down goes. Tadashi gets knocked out by Insane. Nicely done by Insane to get the knock onto his Tadashi. But now the rush might be coming in, might not be coming in. Punisher is down towards low HP. The revive should be coming through to Punisher right about now. But let's see, Hellcat coming in from the sidelines. Might try to get another knock on towards Legend. Tadashi gets the revive, so Insane will be going on a 1v2 situation all by himself. And Legend gets a beautiful knock on towards Hellcat, so now it's the last 2 players remaining, as Tadashi and Taru might try to come in for that rush. Tadashi goes on and gets the spray down, so that's going to be Insane getting a beautiful knock with that Tommy OP coming in from him. Taru is going to be the last man surviving for the team of XTreme Club. Will they be getting taken down from this last and final match of the night, and will this be the end for them? as Squadrons decide to surround the player of XTreme Club. It's gonna be really tough for him to survive this situation. So let's see if he is able to survive this through. Yep, it's gonna be really hard for Taro to survive this through, as the molly also comes through. It's gonna be really hard for him, and he is likely to get taken down. Yep, and Taro hits the lobby, and XTreme Club is the first team to go back to the lobby with 4 kills on the board for Squadrons. But look at SDZ coming up on top with their quick loot. They are going to hear the gunshots, but they might as well move into the circle. It's going to be an El Pozo zone more likely, but let's see. Only time will tell how it's going to shift in.
Hello, Monkey. We are back with Miramar, isn't it? We still have. Which team got eliminated?
XTreme Club from Sri Lanka. They took a fight against Squadrons, and Squadrons came on top with 4 massive kills.
Infinity Club on the other hand side. SDMZ Sam gets knocked out, finishes off. Doom Zeus on the other hand side. Can Infinity Club make this happen? My friend, Infinity Club in big trouble over here, as Infinity Club 2 players gets knocked out. Doom Zeus knocked out Infinity Club T-Rex. 2 more players remaining from Infinity Club. The Kabu players coming from Iran. Doesn't connect that much.
I think at this point Infinity Club is also struggling. The fight might go through as Rasha gets finished off. Now the remaining players of Infinity Club are gonna be only 3 remaining players. As the quick river comes on, T-Rex is gonna be 3-man standing strong. But the tap shots are coming through from the player of Doom Zeus. He's not gonna let it go, as Shroud gets the beautiful rotation coming in from him. Now the tap shots are keep on going in, as 420 only Zeus tries to go in towards the rush. Let's see how it's gonna be in from the team of Zeus. So many of these Lankan teams fighting each other right now on towards the circle, as T-Rex also gets the nade from 420 only Zeus, and that's gonna be three kills getting confirmed in for the team of Zeus. Iran is the only player remaining from this angle with that UMP 45 and that 3 scope. Let's see what sort of a damage can he be doing in. I mean, Infinity Club sitting in 5th place right now. Sitting in 7th place right now. Should be able to do something at this point. Look at SDMZ Array getting few headshots on towards Doom Zeus. Nice, beautiful headshot coming in. But now Zeus, I don't think Doom will be able to get the revive. But 420 only is coming in for the save of Doom Zeus. Let's see how that's going to go. The vehicle is coming in. The zone is here. Will he be able to get the revive is the question, as it is damaging right now. I think the quick revive is coming through, but no, will he be taken down? It's gonna be 6 seconds on the clock, and Doom Zeus is getting the revive, so he's not gonna fall short to the play zone. He's gonna be able to get the revive, but SDMZ is coming in for that rush right now. I think SDMZ won't take the fight against Zeus. Nice nade coming in again. Doom Zeus falling short to that nade, and now 420 only Zeus. A 1v2 situation coming in against SDMZ. Here goes the spray down, gets one, but 1 remains in for SDMZ. So 2 fights being taken down from 2 different angles, and Zeus is also falling short right now. Ernie gets the revive, so he's going to quickly put that first aid on. The rest of the players is going to be Godzilla and Shroud, who will have to take the fight against Ernie and Iran. Let's see how that's going to go in towards their way. Oh, the bug nade coming in from Godzilla Zeus. That's going to burst out right in front of his face, but he manages to move away. And now with the first zone closing in, we'll be seeing whether it's going to be an El Pozo zone or whether it's going to come in totally towards the open spaces. STZ Mifzal on the other hand side. We got him having the high grounds. He's all by himself, always all alone. He got the confidence in him. But let's see how he's able to survive this through. A lot of these teams will have to up their game, moving in from CodeBlacks to Squadrons to Dons to TRQ to TTS to TM7. We have still not seen the full potential of these teams, which we'll be seeing in the upcoming games. With the second zone closing in, we'll be seeing.
Okay, team number 24. Zeus still in trouble, isn't it? They are a 2-man short. They are just waiting outside that zone. The first knock comes in from Zeus. Crowd finishes off that player. goes for the Giants. Iran, I think, is the last man standing for the Infinity Club, probably. One knock coming from Iran. Iran tries to finish off that player. The second knock trying to come in. Iran gets eliminated, and ZEUS wins this fight barely, as Shroud takes the game to another level, as Shroud secures 3 kills from here for the team.
Done by ZEUS Shroud to get those kills on for his team, but let's see, SDMZ on the other backlines will be trying to put out those bandages and try to move into the zone. Fear No One, looking at Fear No One, they are always in with those late rotations, but they don't have much healables. As I would say, I think Gucci has 5 first aids, 1 medkit and 15 bandages. He's literally having the pharmacy right now, so he shouldn't be having any trouble to move inside the zone. With that being said, I think SDZ have settled in a really good position. CodeBlacks is also trying to get into a really good position, but let's see. Still the hardship not coming onto the zones. We won't know how the teams are going to start moving in. I think TTS Orpheus might be able to spot out the players of EQSTM7 if they decide to have a peek in towards his territory. Well, it's the only time will tell how these teams are going to support in, as Squadrons have taken the high-rise mountain all to themselves, where OPMF Spectrals is making their way on towards that mountain.
Yep, as Monkey, we see team number 18D.
I think Punisher is going to spot out DVB right as the quick SLR shot comes in from Rice. Now the fight is about to break out from OPMF Spectrals taking on with DVB. The quick molly is going through, but is the molly being worth right now? I think that's not going to connect on towards anyone, as DVB Shafan decides to back off quickly. 45 in Punisher's hand right now, as the nades are being thrown in. Lotus nade coming in from Rice. Let's see how that's going to go in towards his way.
Yep, as DVB Rice trying to throw that grenade and connect to SQ and Punisher, but doesn't connect that much. Even throwing those grenades uselessly is not that worth it, isn't Monkey, because they're just wasting these grenades. Oh wait, this will connect the Punisher barely. So from that one nade, Punisher going for that first aid. They are having that advantage because they have that high heal. OPMF Spectrals on the other hand side, they are just waiting on the lower region, waiting for an opportunity to get a knock on SQN.
If they come out from the backlines, I think they will be able to do some serious damage onto the teams of OPMF Spectrals, or somewhere in towards where they can spot out OPMF Spectrals positions. I think the fight won't be breaking out anytime soon for Squadrons. They already have 4 kills. They're inside the zone. They have all those utilities and those ammo that they need. But let's see how and who is going to get that Miramar's chicken dinner.
Yep, as Monkey, we are waiting for that chicken dinner team. SQN still holding that position, and DVB coming head to head with SQN over here. They're just waiting to get a knock from SQN. Already SQN have 4 kills for the team. They're having back-to-back fights. Can SQN win against DVB, or will it be DVB taking a charge to SQN? The first knocks comes in. SQN gets SQ1 player gets knocked out, but over here DENO, we are seeing a fight happening. As we see, DENO Lee also gets eliminated. DENO is the team who took chicken dinner on Sandok, I think, on the second position. Currently, DENO is holding on the second position. On the first position, we are seeing FN1. Let's see how DENO max it in this Miramar after losing 1 player.
Yeah, with that being said, not much of these teams inside the circle right now, as we have 13 teams. Still Fear No One coming in with that late rotations led by the president, Kunta Gucci, and Randy. Again, Legend getting knocked out. Punisher getting knocked out. 2 knocks coming in from the way of Squadrons. Let's check out what's happening over there. As Jay also gets knocked out. That's going to be the last remaining player. Insane gets the knock on towards Rice. That's again with that Tommy. Let's see how that's going to go in towards his way as the rush comes through. Simple also gets knocked out by the player of Insane from above, and he's going to get taken down by Icer, and Squadrons hit the lobby in 13th place. What a performance coming in from OPMF Spectrals to get those 3 knocks just like that. One after the other. Yep, Squadrons getting squad wiped.
Yeah, Monkey, Squadrons actually had the advantage. They had the high heal. Spectrals came from that low region, eliminated Squadrons. A beautiful gameplay coming in from them. Let's see the next zone, how this zone will shift in as El Pozo. The whole El Pozo is inside that zone. We are going to see many teams trying to get inside that El Pozo in a short time. Is it, Monkey?
Definitely, we are going to see how this zone goes in. But the quick question is if it's going to really come to an El Pozo zone where there's going to be buildings, or will it be going in towards the outskirts? Still, we can't say how it's going to be. But we have SDZ, CodeBlacks all getting that early rotations, and Fear No One still coming outside the zone. They are going to be in a lot of trouble with so much of damages coming in from the zone. Look at the way they are playing it for that placement. Look at Gucci on the other hand. He's just down towards 2 first aids only.
Yep, as we see, Monkey, all these teams just trying to get inside that El Pozo. The early rotation coming from STZ as well as Dons on the other hand side. Early rotation coming in from these teams. They know that they have to take a position as soon as possible before things go wrong. And this is Sniper, my friend. Your vehicle is gonna blast. Can you get bombastic? Sniper gets eliminated like that with an explosion. That vehicle explosion coming in, and Sniper gets eliminated from STZ. Dons on the other hand side is just waiting for an opportunity. STZ, the last 3 men is also nearby to Dons over here. 12 teams, 42 players alive.
We've also managed to make their way inside the zone. I just realized, Raiko, there is a player called Godzilla ZEUS.
Okay.
So if there was a Kong also, it would have been nice. Versus Kong.
Yeah, as we see, okay, team number 21, Dons on the other hand side is just waiting for an opportunity. Don Shadow is just tapping over there, but doesn't connect that much. Doesn't have a kill at the moment. These players also need to push themselves. There's 7 seconds left for the next circle to shift in. We are not seeing that much fight as it's Miramar that will say shift to TM7 as soon as possible. TM7 on takes a head-to-head over SDMZ on this El Pozo area as the third zone shifts in 18 minutes and 25 seconds. E2S TM7, this team is just surrounded by some of the team as DVB also gets closest by to TM7's position. Let's see how this goes, and Simple crashes inside over to that warehouse as E2S TM7. The whole team is inside that warehouse. Monkey, what will happen over here? Simple have heard those footsteps of TM7. Raish and all other teams, all other players are just waiting outside. They are just seeing where and how to get a knock on TM7. DB Icer just holding that position, trying to move, and TRQ Mimbra gets a knock on DB Icer from that far end. TRQ Mimbra is located. Those Icer, that was close, my friend, with that 8x scope with Car98. Will he be able to connect? Doesn't connect that much. The smokes comes in from Icer to protect and get a cover for himself in this open area. Is Shafan also trying to tap and get a knock on Mimra. We still have 12 teams and 42 alive. The third zone slowly closes in.
I think with all this action, you just missed on Raiko. Fear Nova and coming in with the late rotation, they managed to make it inside the zone with all 4 players alive, even with those low bandages and low first aid kits. Look at how all 4 of them make that late rotations. I gotta give them credit for their rotations. It's really...
Who's leading the team, Monkey?
The team is led by Gucci, I assume, because Gucci has taken the lead from making a new team called Fear No One, where they'll be trying to show their dominance in this tournament, as he said.
We are seeing that dominant performance from them.
Definitely unique rotations coming in from Fear No One and those unique matches. But look at that. I think the president spots out the player of CodeBlacks and Grim. The spray comes down from Gucci and he is gonna get finished off, and Grim gets finished off by the players of Fear No One. What a spray down coming in. They should have paid more attention to their backsides.
As I will say, Monkey, on the other side, the president is just waiting for, again, they have to get inside that zone. I think they are going for that late rotation, but at the end, those late rotations is also working, isn't it? Because This team we are seeing fighting at the last zone, even as President and his team just moving inside the zone. Division Fan comes close and win by beautifully done. DENO Story gets knocked out, finishes off. OPMF Spectrals taking over DENO over here. Spectrals eliminates one player from DENO again, as TM7 is also nearby. SDMZ nearby. 5 kills on the board for TM7 as President and his team trying to go close in. President knocks ZEUS. One man over there. The cover phase comes in. The President gets over from the other end. It's both sides. A good gets knocked out. Shroud on the fire, and can one knock come? One knock comes in from Shroud is trying to go for that first aid, but beautifully done by ZEUS, because they have spread it out over here, and FN1 is just surrounded by them as the second knocks comes in. FN needs to get inside that zone as soon as possible. They are trying to get inside the zone because this zone will be damaging them a lot after getting those first aids and everything. Gudda would be left alone, and all the other teams would get inside the zone as soon as possible.
I think Gucci will be making his way inside the zone, as Gudda will be left to die because he won't be able to get the revive. And Shroud on the other end from the backlines might as well just get the knock on towards Randy. Let's see how that's going to go in towards his way. I think he's not spotted yet, but Gucci comes in directly in towards the hut, but he'll be moving in towards a different angle. I think the spray down comes to from Shroud all the way from outside the circle, and Gucci gets finished off. That's not what you see every day, but Shroud on the other hand side from outside the circle is gonna get taken down to the play zone. He won't be able to make it in, as Randy will be watching out from the insides to get the knock. And look at that, I told you it's not gonna end in towards Jovan, and Randy gets the knock and gets the finish as President is sent inside the circle. He's just going to settle there for now and not make any hasty moves as TTS gets some shots fired. Erbiv gets finished off, and we have the last 10 teams alive right now as SDZ still surviving through himself, trying his best to top up the table in day 1, but let's see, only time will tell if he is able to do this out.
Yep, STTS, Vanity doesn't know where to stop, and he's just rotating from that buggy one into another, and 42 seconds left for the next circle to shift in. Don Nabiche gets knocked out from the other hand side, as we see Erbiv, team number 13 is also, this team is also, these all the teams are have to move inside the zone as soon as possible. Erbiv, Adam on the other hand side is just trying to get inside the zone. 25 seconds left for the next zone to shift in.
We have EQUINOX TM7 in a beautiful position right now as Eddie, Heide, Kara and Rain sitting in the center all comfortably for now. Let's see, Mibzal getting a beautiful spray down onto the players of CodeBlacks as the tap shots come in from the Mini 40. Mibzal is known to be one of the best DMRs that I have known. He gets the kill secured, and now he will be destroying the vehicles as well.
Look at TRQ, these people, Erbiv, Funky, Whitey throwing those grenades. Will this connect? TRQ Mimrao gets a low down to 50 HP, but all these teams, even Erbiv, have to make their way inside the zone as soon as possible, because Erbiv is just throwing those smokes and try to make a smoke wall to get inside the small circle. Look at the zone, Monkey. We still have 10 teams left. TM7 Eddie going for that river. Yes, Monkey.
Mibzal running outside the zone to get that one kill secured onto him, but I think it's a really bad move. Mibzal is just going in the open just like that. I mean, he doesn't even care at this point. He's just going there. He's going to secure his kill, and secures his kill. Now will he have enough time to get back? But no, we do have Randy, who is sitting inside the circle. He'll be going in for that high toss net, but will it be able to go inside is the question. The net goes in, but I don't think it's going to go in, as Roma gets taken down to the play zone, and now Randy has the zone. Look at Fear No One always having the last zones. What do you think about that, Raiko?
Yeah, absolutely. Fear No One. Beautifully done by them. Those rotations and those predictions coming to a pinpoint, as TTS is also trying to get their way inside that small circle over here. 8 teams, 24 players alive. Mibzal gets shocked to TTS all first. Beautiful spray coming in. Doesn't count that much. He's just moving around in the open. Doesn't care, as Monkey you said.
right now, I think SDZ will have to go and crash into that compound and have the zone all to themselves. But look at that. TDS stuck in the open. The spray down is coming down from Randy. But from outside only. And Cha from behind. Here comes the knocks from behind. Not paying attention to behind. It's going to be IC Waves, only player remaining right now. So it's going to be SDZ, IC Waves versus the rest of the world right now. As TDS offense is going to be able to get the revive. I think the revive should be coming on to the players, but let's see how it's gonna go in towards SDZ's way as the spray downs are coming through. They have 5 kills, but is it enough to top the table? As Fear No One is still alive, the smokes are being thrown in. They might as well push in. The president is going in with an open rush into the team. He has the circle now. Nice positioning by Fear No One. What if they get the last zone, Raiko?
Yep, let's look at TM7 struggling to get inside that zone. Height, my friend, you can't get inside the zone. You can't put that first hit. He's gonna get knocked out outside the zone. Last man standing is TM7 Kara. He made it to the zone. He's the last man standing. Let's look at Dons over here. Don Storm trying to get a knock to F and 1 over here. Fear No One over here on the other side. And Don Storm is just waiting for an opportunity. Nijo gets knocked out, but I think Nijo will be revived. TTS in a good position. Can TTS also make this happen? As we are seeing the consistency from TTS, this team on 4 teams alive as OPMF Spectrals also gets eliminated to the zone.
With a beautiful play, they don't have the zone, but they will be pushing in towards TTS right now as they have 6 kills on the board. Beautiful net coming in from the president. He'll be quickly moving into the zone. Nicely done. TTS should have known the position, and now I think Fear No One. Randy gets knocked out towards from Dons, who's on the far end. Now the spray down goes on towards Storm, but no, he's not. He runs in a zigzag motion to avoid the spray, but Storm gets knocked out in the end by the president. Nice spray down coming in. Quick loot coming in by the player of the president. He should be able to get as much as first aid as possible from these boxes, but let's see. Only time will tell if he's able to survive this true as Beto. Randy is going to get taken down, but 8 kills on the board for them. He won't be able to get the revive as Kara is going to be the last player remaining for them. Last 3 teams alive. Fear No One is going to top the table, ladies and gentlemen, for tonight, as they somehow or other managed to come in with different types of plays. And look at that, Dons is going to be facing in with the president. That's going to be the president take on the Dons. So definitely in a country, the president doesn't like Dons to be part of their country because it's not good. But let's see how it's going to go into this way. Will the president be able to save his team with that chicken dinner? But Dons on the other hand side has the man advantage, so they can go in with a full rush coming in as Randy gets taken down. Now the nades are being thrown in as Dons have complete control over the zone. The president doesn't have the zone, so it's going to go into the favor of Dons, as we'll not be seeing the 1v3 clutch coming in.
Everybody is closing in. Storm throws a grenade. Will this be connected? President closing in, and over here the first chicken dinner coming in for Dons. Finally, that aggression coming in from Dons after the group stages of this Master League. Dons securing that the first chicken dinner of this finals for themselves with 3, 4, 5, 6 kills monkey on the board. A second again goes to FN1. I think they would be topping the table again, as Monkey mentioned. Third, TM7, well played by them, even as SDMZ on the 4th position. Sorry, TTS on the 4th position as 5th.
So that's how the Miramar match has gone, where we saw Dons get the chicken dinner. Finally, the Dons coming up on top. But Fear No One, we got to give credit to them, as they have had the most unique rotations coming in. They have taken this pretty much seriously, and coming from all the way outside the zone, healing and healing and healing. They spent enough time to make it into the 2nd position. What a play coming in from them, even though losing players.
Yeah, they have the kills even, Monkey. They have the kills even.
Yeah, they have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 massive kills coming in from Fear No One. That is not what you see every day. These players, Gunda, Randy, President, and Gucci, they have taken it to their mind that they want to become the champions in Season 3. They want to prove to the community that they are still one of the best in PUBG Mobile. So let's see how it's going to go from the future days, from the rest of the 3
We
days.
still have 1 more match to go, Monkey. We still have one more match to go, which would be Erangel, played after a short break over here, because 4 matches will be played every day, monkey. Yes, the last match coming in Erangel, which would be after a short commercial break. So stay tuned for the last match, and we'll be seeing how the table turns out after the last match. So stay tuned. We will be right back.
Eku. Ekaka eku anikaku. Badaikama eku aila. Aila ya eku hingamajau. Ibbavantakama eku zuano. Zuano na eku ummid. Ilma eku hunaru. Hunara eku hivvar. Esina eku bidesi. Gadara ihtirama eku. Eavasha eku miava. Eku eki gulihin. Eku erikama. Alaluma. Adi ogatarikama eku. Ekani nuis. Eku nue nuis. Eku eki emmen
So as we are back with the last and final match of the night, we'll be seeing who is going to top that table. We saw Fear No One with that amazing consistency coming in from them, but we'll be seeing changes as this Erangel match might actually have a competition in drop locations. But let's see, only time will tell how it's going to be played off by these teams. 16 best teams battling it out for that Master League Champions title. With that, let's see how the standings are for the match. After 3 matches, let's see how the standings are placed. Right now I have over here we have air. Sorry, I had the wrong one. Hold on, guys. Yep. So I have over here we have Fear No One sitting in first place without any chicken dinner with 56 total points. The amount of consistency that they have been having. And in second we have RGC DENO with a total of 37. In third we have SDZ ESPORTS with 36. In fourth we have Team ZEUS with 33. In fifth we have SDZ Dons with 28. That's how the top 5 places are placed. So let's see if the other teams can give that fitting comeback, or will it be just the usual Fear Nova, DENO, and SDZ who will be taking the first 3 spots, who will be competing for that Master League Champions title. With that, let's head over towards the live chat to see what's up and what's happening and what's cooking. So we have Bituar Yaka on chat. And we have Blade Obi saying, but I didn't receive the UC. So I think Blade Obi, it was sent to the first ID that you gave. So you need to check on your first ID, and it was sent. That's Lana. Real. Sun is where she works. It's Sun FM. Yeah, but I'm not going to answer that because I don't know. I will type it. So we have the team in different locations right now. So we can see Punisher getting knocked out just like that from the players of SDMZ, and Mubu is going to get finished off as well. But let's see, Punisher should be able to get the revive from SDMZ. Mubu 69 getting finished off. Punisher again falling down onto his knees. But let's see, Jay is going in with that run, but Array might be able to spot out Jay, and Ramda and Array is the only 2 players remaining, and SDMZ, I think they are literally struggling right now. I think without that proper drop progression, without that proper rotations coming in, they're finding it a bit hard themselves. But let's say this is going to be a familiar zone, as it might just shift in towards the favor of Stalver, or it might just cross in towards the way of Rozok and School. Let's see how that's going to go into there, as Erbiv is looting up School, their usual drop location coming in from them, but the rotations taken already by Wish and Adam, where they'll be sitting in towards the center for now. So right on the comments, we got Frag Haley supporting Frag, CodeBlacks, we got ZEUS, Nautski, I think Naut Ziggy. Okay, I'm not exactly sure of the name. Supporting ZEUS, and we have Craze ZEUS supporting ZEUS. So a lot of ZEUS supporters over here, and also Frag CodeBlacks supporters. So let's see how that's going to go into their way as well. Whether the fans will be able to see a chicken dinner coming in from their favorite team. So we got SDZ Esports who have just finished up their loading in Pochinki, and they'll be starting to move. There is a new player that's coming out. I'm not exactly sure if it is a new player or renamed player coming in from the players of SDZ, which is going to be hard for the casters to pronounce, and which he can't be using in towards BMCO as well. How am I supposed to say this, Hamis? Hamis, are you there? The Ranga getting a knock, Ramda getting 2 knocks on to the players of SQ, and Array is going to be the only remaining player, but Array also gets finished off by J, and SDMZ hits the lobby in 16th place, and now Insane and Legend should be getting the quick revives coming in from his teammates. SDZ is 4th player. How am I supposed to tell his name? FUBO. Right. Oh, that is Insanity, right. No wonder it has a stupid name. So with that, I think we have the rotations being done by the team sitting outside the zone. I think Dons and TRQ will be the only teams to push inside the circle.
As we see, TM7 Height on the other hand side is just waiting and washing for an opportunity. Monkey, are you here with me?
Yep, I am still here, bro.
Yeah, as we continue, TM7 Height on the other hand side is just waiting for an opportunity. Which team got eliminated at first position? Is TMZ again getting eliminated, right?
Yep, SDMZ is having a bad day right now.
Yeah.
On this end, we have SDZ who's trying to get their rotations right, but E2 SDM7 so close to them.
Yep, CBS on the other hand are just Napoleana getting packed with some teams over here is STZ. Also watching out to some teams. I think it's TM7 on the other hand. So let's look at STZ. Mifzal on the other hand side as we see. Mifzal trying to spot out height and this team's players. He's trying to get a knock height. The shot's been fired. Beautifully done by Mifzal. Two taps. Height gets knocked out. Ryan, the spray comes in. Mifzal. Can he make it? Doesn't connect that much. As we continue, STC Mifzal are just falling back slowly. A similar circle like the last time coming in. STC Mifzal. Yeah, monkey.
All there towards the other side. So Erbiv Squadrons is going to have a better position inside the circle. Also EQUINOX, they are really playing it safe right now as 3 matches did not go into their favor. They still have how many more matches right? There's going to be 12 matches, right?
Yep, 12 more matches to go, monkey. We still have 3 more days to go. Let's see how these teams will make it through.
As the charm gets knocked over here, Fook boy is going to put
What? I'm sorry?
Fook. I'm not going to say C, I'm going to say Q.
Okay, fine. Let's look at team number 18, DBP, getting a fight towards SDZ. On the other hand side, OPMF Spectrals trying to get a knock. TTS Aruzan blows off E to STM7 Redox vehicle explosion coming in, trying to get another knock over here. Sniper trying to close in. The tap coming in from Raish doesn't connect that much. STC Mifzal knocks out DVB Icer on the other hand side. Raish will be going for that revive to Icer.
As well, check how the rest of the teams are going to make their way inside the circle. Mifzal taking that buggy and trying to spot out a good position for them inside the zone. I think he's going to settle in this compound for now, while the rest of the team makes their way also inside the circle. TM7 Eddie on the other side will be checking out compounds from his angle, where he is stuck all alone, where Haide and Rain should be moving in towards his position. So with that, we have the third zone closing in. So let's see how the bloodbath is going to begin for these teams as TRQ moves in towards the side of XTreme Club. Might as well see them moving in together, but Fear Nova and some other managing to make it inside the circle. They always manage to make it inside the circles.
TRQ also monkey trying to get inside that circle as soon as possible.
By the Fear no one has decided to take into some action against the players of Fear no one has decided to take in to get into some action against the players of Squadrons.
Don Zaint and Don's team is fighting with TTS on the other hand side. Just the bridge to cover Don's over there. We still have 15 teams left to go, as we see Aruzan just randomly spraying towards the smoke.
Mifzal getting into some action. I think. Sprays are coming. Beautiful sprays are done by Mivzal right now. Sniper getting knocked out
Beautiful
with
done.
a nice DP spray coming in from Rico. This DB28 being one of the most gun. Sniper gets finished off. That's not what you would have expected.
Yeah, exactly.
With that, we have the third zone that's going to come into a close as TRQ gets some shot fired on towards the players of Erbiv. Let's see how that's going to go in towards their way as the knocks come through, and Destro is going to have a beautiful nade on towards Izan. Okay, Levan with one mag gets the knock on towards Destro as well as Wish, and Wish gets finished off. Look at how the zone has shifted into the favor of CodeBlacks, Rego.
Yup, STRQ Nano trying to close in to Erbiv's team. Can this grenade be connected over here with Destro trying to close in? Don Naijo gets, Don Shadow gets eliminated, Don Zaint gets eliminated on the other hand side. Orphus and his team's Monkey securing total of 5 kills for the team. Beautiful play coming from TTS team even. TRQ Nano on the other hand side, they are still waiting for an opportunity to get a knock on Erbiv. The rush comes in, Nano sees it, Nano closing in. One knocks out, Nano my friend over there, and over here, Erbiv also gets eliminated on 15th position. 14 teams and 50 players alive, Monkey.
Yep, and we can see some knocks coming in from all directions as CB have an amazing compound right now to hold that ground and hold that position. Also SDZ coming in towards the center, they're going to have a bit of a trouble with the players coming in from behind, but we'll have to see how EQUINOX is able to survive this as well. So many teams trying to get as much as survival as possible as Fear No One comes in from the back line. They are literally playing the edge right now. These guys don't care about the center, Aiko. They just want their edges.
Absolutely. I think because of the hard shifts coming in at the end, Monkey, that's why they decide not to get inside that center. The Monkey Dons is also falling apart over here.
Yep, once this zone shifts in with 5 seconds to go, we'll be seeing a whole lot of action coming in from these teams. Let's see who is able to get that last and final winner in a chicken dinner.
SDZ Sham on the other hand side. They're just waiting for an opportunity to get a knock on CB as this team, Sudhira's team, I think, right?
Yep, CodeBlacks, Frag CodeBlacks.
Yeah, Frag CodeBlacks on the other hand, but EQX on the other hand, even they are also waiting. EQX had a bad day. Can they make it on the last match as well as I think some of the teams need to push themselves to get into that top 5, isn't it, Monkey?
Definitely need to get that chicken dinner. Chicken dinners definitely help you get into the top 5 positions, but let's see how these teams are able to do that.
We'll look at DVB on the other hand side. TM7 High Tech knocks out one player on the other hand side. The smoke's coming in to revive Raish. Can the revive be given to Raish as Shafan also jumping himself towards EQX Sen again getting knocked out and Sen gets eliminated. EQX is falling apart, Monkey. Again, yeah. It's
been really hard for
yeah, maybe a bad day for them, isn't it? Because they will also come back stronger probably tomorrow as A2S TM7 on the other hand side is also just trying to get inside that zone.
Yep, with that being said, we have ZEUS who was able to make it into a beautiful position inside the zone, so they're going to hold that position as for long as they come and get that chicken dinner.
Eddie and Rain gets inside that zone. Is the president on the other hand side. FN1 Monkey, the team currently holding that top position. Will they be able to hold that first position and end the day one over here, or will another team make a comeback? And Team United knocks out. Beautifully done by TRQ Mimbra. Knocks out Haite. Eddie on that shed over here. Rain throwing some grenades to finish off Mimbra and Nandu. Haite will be revived over here as from top TRQ. Levan is trying to close in. Levan, my friend, Eddie is there to give that cover here. Beautifully done. Nice gameplay coming in from E2S TM7 as Eddie beautifully gave that cover for the team. TRQ Izan is the last man standing for the team. Izan is going for that placement. EQX Nabi on the other hand side, just holding that position, Monkey over here. Let's look at EQX on the other hand side. The next zone also shifting in slowly.
It's gonna be a total open space coming in from the far ends of 70, but let's see how it's gonna go in for this team. The SQUADRONS Legend get knocked out by this, and now I think it's gonna be Fear No One who's gonna have some trouble to make it inside the zone. But let's see, time will tell. That they have always been able to overcome their situation. XTreme Club getting some punishment from the players of SQUADRONS and ZEUS from both sides. So ZEUS is gonna take what they get and secure that kill for their name.
SDZ Isham on the other hand side, Monkey. They have spotted DENO. Missile trying to close in. Ghosty goes on few HP. Salty, my friend, you guys have to make inside at that zone as soon as possible. Zion gets eliminated and Ghosty and his team trying to get inside. Let's look at the next zone coming in. The next zone shifts in a TDS again. Monkey getting that zone. They are very lucky all these matches as they are able to get the zone every single time.
Yep, they have always managed to get the zone, but their hold still needs a lot of improvement coming in from them. But definitely they are learning on how to deal with it. But TM7
Exactly.
on the other side, look at how dead center that they are. Will they be able to hold that position?
Oh, Salty, beautifully done. Mifda also gets knocked out. Isham the last man standing. SDZ falling apart over here. Isham is the last man standing. DENO trying to wipe SDZ on this. Isham is on that low ridge. Salty throwing that grenade. Will this be connected and will it be the end of SDZ?
Yep, definitely only time will tell how that's gonna go as we have 50 seconds on the clock. We'll be seeing how the teams come further and further inside, but let's see. CodeBlacks still will have to make a move with their vehicles, but trying to get the sprays, trying to get a few knocks before they start breaching the circle. But is that going to help as Fear No One is still struggling in with the player of EQUINOX, but let's see how Fear No One is able to do this right now.
Yep, as Monkey we see DENO, this team is still holding their position. Let's look at TM7 Eddie on the other hand side as we skip on teams. And Eddie spots out and INC beautifully done by Eddie. Knocks out one player of Infantry Club with the Glacier, but Eddie is getting shot from the other hand side. LNDJ secures a kill point, and Height and Rain is also just waiting. The cover coming into Eddie. The shed is surrounded. Eddie on this. Eddie is just waiting inside that at Rain on the other hand side. They are waiting for Rain is going, I think, for that cover fair, but Salty on the other hand side. Still Isham surviving on that low ridge. Will this be the end? Can Isham make it, or will it be Salty taking off Isham on the other hand side? As we see all these teams just crashing inside that circle. Aruzan knocks out one more player. LNDJ knocks out another player. STTS Aruzan blowing off a vehicle over here. Good time. FN1 over here. Monkey gets eliminated. As we see 7 teams alive. 20. Oh, my friend, what did you do? Salty gets knocked out. DENO on the other hand side. They are holding a good edge. DENO is on the second position, I think. Yeah, DENO is still holding that second position. SDZ Sham going for Diroli going for that grenade. Ghosty will be revived at the moment. 7 teams and 21 players alive. All these teams fighting for the last chicken dinner of the night, Monkey.
I like how STZ Cham is surviving this 3 into the top 7 positions as Fear no one gets eliminated. Now we'll have to see if Team DENO is able to make their way inside the zone, leaving it Cham alone. B.
Only 1 point. SBC, TTS, Rico, they have those skill points this time, Monkey. They are still holding that zone. TTS Orphus is knocked out. They are going for that revive. INC T-Rex gets knocked out. Infinity Club. As we see Aruzan on the other hand side just closing in. Infinity Club, my friends, what are you doing? They are just rotating themselves. Aruzan knocks out one more player. Beautifully done by Aruzan. Boom, as Infinity Club also gets eliminated. TTS Orphus is knocked out. They are going for that revive maybe. We still have 6 teams, 16 players alive. As DENO is still alive. If DENO takes this chicken dinner, they could they would be the tabletop for here as Team 7 AD.
As the sprays go down, like I said, the team that gets the chicken dinner will have advantages moving at TM7 having complete control over the zone. They just need to smoke themselves, protect themselves, and have a really good dead center. Let's see SQUADRONS going in with the nades barrage on towards E2S TM7. Let's see how these nades are effective. Punish also going with a quick nade, but only time will tell if they're able to take the fight against E2S TM7 and get that position.
Yep, as Monkey we see Haite throwing those grenades. Haite's grenades are well-known grenades in Moles. Let's see if this connects at SQN in big trouble. Haite, I think it's going for that rush maybe. You know, Haite backs out. Back-to-back grenades coming in from Haite. TTS Orphus and his team needs to make their way inside the zone as soon as possible. As these players is also trying to get inside the zone. We have
Last 4 teams alive, that's going to be DDS, SQUADRONS, TM7, then also 3 Maldivian teams over here fighting it out against one Sri Lanka team. Let's see how that's going to go towards their favor. But TM7 might as well get this chicken dinner with 3 men. They have Haide, Eddie, and Rain. Beautiful spray coming down from Punch to spot out Haide and get the finish as well. So it's going to reduce down towards 2 men, and now the rush might be coming anytime soon as Jay gets the buggy and decides to go close and close in. Nice.
Beautiful, yeah. Oh! That back-to-back knock coming in from,
get eliminated as well from the players of Mountain and Shock One. And now we have the last 3 teams alive, 12 kills on the board, and we have TTS slowly crawling himself and coming inside. Yeah.
Okay, TTS is doing a good job this time, isn't it? Because they are holding that position. DENO Salty gets knocked out. DENO goes to the last man standing. Can TTS make it? Oh, and DENO also gets wiped out. It's a fight between TTS. Maure, my friend, you will be knocked out. But the cover fare coming in from the team. LNDJ, the last man standing. TTS Aruzan from the other hand side with Orphus. They need to go for this rush because there's just a player remaining, but a Punisher slowly coming in for that revive probably, but those medkits coming in from Punisher. It's a 3v2. TTS Esports, this team has that advantage with the manpower of 3 people over here as Maure also gets a revive. They need to heal themselves up, boost up and go for this rush as Maure and this team is closing in. They are coming in for that rush over here. Can TTS make it? SQ and Punisher holding with that position. TTS have that opportunity to get this second dinner because they have the zone. And Punisher and his team have to move inside the zone as soon as possible. Maure over here. Punisher gets knocked out. TTS Orphus and his team. LNTJ, the last man standing for the team over here. Jay knocks out 1 player, but TTS Esports grabs the last winner chicken dinner of this night as this night comes to an end with a total of 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 kills for TTS Esports. Finally, that what can I say? Finally, they got this chicken dinner after a lot of struggle from these 3 matches, isn't it, Monkey?
Definitely from 4 matches, Raiko, and these 4 matches have been really heavy on these teams. Definitely, we'll be seeing how the top five have been stated. Will we be getting the top five to announce on the live chat and in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
day?
We'll
We saw
announce on the
TTS.
live itself the top 5 in a while.
Yep, definitely. We saw TTS with an amazing
You can
winner streak
give have a
coming
talk.
in,
Yeah.
and Squadrons on the other hand side with also a decent amount of kills, able to get second place. In third we have DENO with a decent amount of kills. So that's how the fourth match have gone in. So we have 12 more matches to decide who's going to be the Master League champions. Right now teams are hell bent on getting as much as points as possible. With that, do we have the standings still?
Yeah, give us a little movement around, let's say around 2 to 3 minutes. We'll come back after a commercial break with the standings of group, I mean day 1, Monkey.
Yep.
Eku. Ekaka eku anikaku. Badai kama eku aila. Aila ya eku hingama jahum. Ebbavanta kama eku zuano. Zuano na eku ummid. Ilma eku hunar. Hunara eku hivvar. Esina eku bidesi. Gadara ihtirama eku. Eawasha eku miyawa. Ikoiki gulikin. Ekoerikama. Alaluma. Adi ogatarikama eku. Ikani nuis. Eku nue nuis. Ikoiki emmen. Emmina eku uridu.
ಈಸಿಮ್ಮ ಕಿಕೊಬ ಈ ಸಿಮ್ಮಕಿ ಫೋನುಗ ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಕೊಂಗಿನ್ನ ಸಿಮ್ ಕಾರ್ಡೆ ಈ ಸಿಮ್ ಬೇನು ಕುರಾಣಿ ಕಿಹಿನೆ ಎಮ್ಮೆ ಫುರತಮ ಈ ಸಿಮ್ ಬೇನು ಕುರವೆ ಫೋನ್ ಎಕ್ಕಂಗ ಗಿನ್ ಕುರೆವುಮ uridu.mv ವೆಬ್ಸೈಟ್ ಜಿಯಾರೆ ಕುರವ್ವ ಎ ಫಹು ಬೇನು ಫುಳುವ ಈ ಸಿಮ್ ಅದಿ ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಖಿಯಾರ್ ಕುರೆವುಮ ಕಸ್ಟಮರ್ಗೆ ಮೌಲುಮಾತ್ ಫುರಿಹಮ ಕುರೆವುಮ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನು ಫೋಮ್ ಎಫೆನಿಲ ವಾಣೆ ಫೋಮ್ ಗವಾ ಮೌಲುಮಾತ್ ಫುರಿಹಮ ಕುರೆವುಮ ಫಹು ಬೇನು ಫುಳುವ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ನಂಗವಾ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಫುರಿಹಮ ಕುರವ್ವ ಮಿಹಾರು ಈ ಸಿಮ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವೇಟ್ ಕುರೆವುನಿ
මිහාරු ටෙක්සි හෝදම් මා ෆසේහ අවස්රයිඩ් එප් ඩවන්ලෝඩ් කොල්ලම් ෆෝන්ෙන් ටෙක්සි බුක් කොල්ලම්වි ಬೇಣು ಉಳಂದ ಹಿಯಾರ್ ಕೊಲ್ಲಮ ಫೋ ಬುಕ್ ಕೊಲ್ಲೀಮ ಡ್ರೈವರ್ಗೆ ಮಾಲೂಮಾತ್ ವಗುತುಂ ಫೆನ್ನಮುರೆ ಅದು ಡ್ರೈವರ್ ಬಲ ಅಣ್ಣತಂ ವಗುತುಂ ಬಲಾಲೆವೆ ಅವಸ್ ರಕ್ಕಾತೆರು ಇತುಬಾರು ಹಿತೆ ಅವಸ್ ರೈಡ್ ರಾಜ್ಯಗೆ ಎಮ್ಮೆ ಬೊಡು ಟೆಕ್ಸಿ ಫ್ಲೀಟ್
the top 5 from day 1 monkey from the live stream. We can see just now FN1 on the first position with 58 points, RGC DENO just closing in by 53, TTS Esports with 52 points, just 1 point difference, 4th place STC Esports with 44, and on 5th we are seeing TM7 with 40 points, very close by. We are seeing SDMZ on the lowest position on 16th with just 4 points after 4 matches. They need to boost up their game, isn't monkey? They need to show that it's possible. NX EQUINOX also jumping in to 14th with only 9 points. 9, 7 and 4 one digit points gone for EQUINOX in XTreme Club and SDMZ, followed by CodeBlacks on 13th position, STC TRK on 12th, 11th OPMF Spectrals, 10th NRC Infinity Club, 9th Erbiv, 8 STC Dons and 17 ZEUS and 6 SQUADRONS monkey. They have still 12 more matches to go. They can change this if SDMZ also can come to the top position if they show the consistency in the last 3 days, isn't it, monkey?
Anything can happen and anything can change. So definitely these are not the final standings that we'll be seeing. A lot of changes from the coming days. Definitely teams are going to up their game. We still have to see how these teams play in their prime. Definitely we'll be seeing a lot of action coming in tomorrow, same time, same place on E2S Gaming, where we'll be seeing these teams battle it out. And definitely FN1, who is at that tabletop spot right now with 58 total points without a chicken dinner. They'll be trying to defend a mark. They'll be trying to get a chicken dinner under their name, and they'll be trying to become the Master Champions. But the rest of the 15 teams, the question is, will you be letting fear no one get the better out of y'all, since they do not fear y'all at all? Will y'all be able to overcome them and get that get that tabletop spot? So with that, we'll be ending the live today, and thank you so much everyone for tuning in. So over to you, Raiko.
ಅದೇ ಆಲ್ಮೆಂಗ್ ಹಮ್ಮ ಮಿರೇ ಮಿನಿ ಮಾಲನಿ ಹುರಿಯ ಬೆಲುಂತರಿನ ಹಮ್ಮ ಬೆಲ್ವಿತಿ ಶುಕ್ರು ದರ್ನವಂಗ್ ಅದೇ ಹಮ್ಮ ಮಾದ ಮಾರೇ ಸಮಹತೆ ಜಹಾರೋ ಮಿ ಗ್ರ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಫೈನಲ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಬಾಕಿ ಹಮ್ಮ ಮೆಶ್ತ ಕೊಳವಿಗೆ ದಾಣೆ ಅದಿ ಸಮತಿ ಇಂದು ಹೆಂಗೋ ಬೆ ಕುಳೆಂಗ್ ಹೋನಿ ಹೀರೋ ಅದಿತ್ತ ಅದಿ ಹಮ್ಮ ಕೊಳವಿಗೆ ದಾಣೆ ಎಂಕ ಮಾಲ್ಮೆನ್ ಹಮ್ಮ ಮಿ ಪಾರ ಮೆಶಿಕ್ಕೆ ತೆರೆಯಿಂಗ್ ಅದಿ ಸೋ ಬೆಂಗೆ ದೋ ಎಂಕ ಹಮ್ಮ ಎಮ್ಮೆ ದಶಕ ಮಿಯಂಗ್ SDMZ ನೋ ದೆ ಟೀಮ್ ಕಪ ಸಮ ಮಚ್ಚಂಗ ನುಗ ಪುರ್ಸತ ಅದಿ ಸೋ ಬೆಂಗೆ ದೋ ಎಂಕ ಹಮ್ಮ ಮಿರಿಯಂಗ್ ಆಲ್ಮೆಂಗ್ ಗೆ ಡೇ 1 ಗೆ ಗ್ರ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಫೈನಲ್ಸ್ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಲೀಗ್ ಗೆ ನಿಮಾಲ್ ಮಫೌ ಮಾದ ಮಾರಿ ಅನಕ ಸಮಹತೆ ಜಹಾರೋ ಅತಿ Funa ko pado kolong gumiduga mira almengi team amma kiwilana bajer ekang edeng hama wastawa